up for sale if you want them.
Hello there, Only One Kenobi here, Only One. Let's have a look at the Obi watch list. Oh my god, can't believe I'm calling it that. But yeah, I've been meaning to do this video for a while because I think it's been a fortnight since I've done a financial video looking at eBay, and the reason I was holding on was because there was a tasty auction that ended recently. I'll show you that first. This was it. It was a Hasbro Revenge of the Jedi Salacious Crumb. Now, as you know, they are bringing out Salacious Crumb again in the Jabba box set with 8D8, and you know, she made it clear, Emily, that it's going to be VC66A, but it doesn't really matter because the new one that's coming is Return of the Jedi, I believe, whereas this is Revenge. So I don't know where we're up to with this because I haven't tracked it. I've never wanted this card back. All I'll say is a good friend of mine, Andy, who lives not far from me, he sold both of his Salacious Crumb and the Mouse Droid for £380 in 2019. And now look, still, even though there's a reissue of some sort coming out, look what one is going for now on eBay. Almost 500, and that's an auction. But, you know, it's quite good that they're giving us the, you know, this new smaller one. That means you can see what it's like at least. I've never really fancied personally these small cards because how would I display it? I mean, obviously there's loads of different ways you could display it, but my point is that because all my card backs were one set size, this was different. It kind of stood out from them, and I wouldn't be able to put it in the standard star case, for example. It would be one example of a time when I'd like to get it graded so I could stand it neatly somewhere. But, you know, it never kept me up at night that I didn't get hold of the Salacious Crumb and Mouse Droid. Never floated my boat, plus, god damn it, they were so expensive. So $495 it went for. Hasn't really moved from where it nearly finished. And I just want to show you the other things that are TVC related that I was watching. Poe Dameron, £32. This, I don't think was an auction. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it sold at $34.99. And it's the European. I think no, it's not. It's US. The European is single pill, so I'm interested in that item as well. This was a bargain, I guess. £23 for a figure that came with a boxed vehicle. That's the ROTJ Scout Trooper Biker Scout, which it's a lovely figure. It's just interesting to see it on its own because usually it comes in a box set with the bike. I don't know, just random stuff. There's a couple of other items I am watching on eBay that haven't finished yet, but if I wait for them to finish, I'll be forever before I put an episode out. I want to make this a regular thing. £29 for a graded Shea Vizsla. That's a bargain, isn't it? £29. The grading process in itself, what with posting back and forth and having it graded. You know, this person, have they lost money? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I was watching that Carbon Freezing Chamber, £52. These look, just have a look behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. This is other things I was watching. That it looks like it's broken, but it says complete. Like a moisture evaporator. Grievous loose, £25. Interesting. That's complete though. Look at that, £27 for Takara Tomy. What? Excuse my naivety, but oh, I see. Oh my god, look at that. It's a foreign variant. That's ridiculous. Look how cheap that went. God. I just realised. Bloody hell. I mean, she goes for a lot of money. Look at that. Somebody got a bargain there, did they not? I can't even... I mean, I was watching it because I saw it and I clicked a like on it like I did the Poe Dameron you just saw for my own interest. Because I know that this, of all the sequel stuff, goes for more money. The Rise of Skywalker stuff. But that is a bargain, isn't it? Bloody hell. I mean, that's the kind of thing that usually rockets, you know, stickers like that, the Takara stuff. I watched that Hondo Anarcha as well. Bloody hell, I wished I'd kept my eye on that. I would have had a bid on that. It's a Clone Wars Hondo, which I wouldn't have minded. That bloody hell, man. This is depressing me looking at my watch list, as is always the case. Comment if that's the case with you. It certainly is with me when you look at your watch list and you see something you've missed, a touch. But £41 for a punched VC25 R2D2. That's more than I'd expect given the amount of bargains that are flying around for stuff at the minute. I know it's not been reissued, so that makes a difference. Look at that though, 3488 for R5D4. Not being reissued as such. It's only come out on that card once. You have seen the R5D4 again on the Mandalorian card back. Maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. 63.99 for VC46 clone driver, ATRT driver. Yeah, that's one I was watching. £42 for the Clone Trooper VC15. Nice variant. It looked a good one as well. It didn't seem to be yellowing that much. It's hard to tell though sometimes. Natural light shows up yellowing more than, say, electronic light bleaches things out, I find anyway. And that's interesting. £50.99 for the clone. They're the 501st. I noticed from the previous videos that the Shock Trooper was going for a lot of money. I've been watching these Mon Calamaris. I'm quite interested in getting one of those Power of the Jedi ones. So I was watching that. Also, I was watching that there. I think it was the Simalu that caught my eye. I'd be interested to get a Simalu because that's the only variation of the figure or the character that we have. I'm showing you behind the scenes here. You can get an idea of things I'm looking at. Training Obi-Wan, that's a figure I need. There's your Mon Calamari. This was not an auction. It was a... Let's have a look and see if it's sold at full price. I guess it did. Usually if it was an offer made, they strike out sold or something like that, or maybe the listing price, and then you'd have to message the seller to find out what it went for. But $139.99, that's a high-end price still for her. A few Astromechs I was watching there. R5M2. There's R419 Classic. This was a job lot I watched. $17.99 for all of that. Should we have a look? You know, a bundle. You got the Lando, which Star Action was selling that very cheap at one point, and then yeah, a few clones. Nothing really special. It's a bit miscellaneous, isn't it? I was watching this Han Solo Bespin. That's a first issue, unpunched. £20 for that. God, yeah, the condition's not that bad. Oh no, it's got a scar on it. The reason I was watching that was because my mint version of that, look at that big gash on it. My mint version is not in good condition, I noticed the other day. There you go. Naboo Royal Guard, 15. £100 for this silver Cody. Now, that's another figure I'm watching right now. There's an auction. I don't think it's the same seller, but it's currently on £80 or £90. So I'm watching that as well. That seems to be going for a fair bit. These silver variants. $75 for a silver variant of the Clone Trooper. Very nice. Rock bottom there for a vintage. They're great card backs though, these. Greedo for the VOTC. I'm watching this Starkiller, well not just this one, but many, because of the fact that that's the last remaining character I need to buy for my 30th anniversary run for Macquarie. There is no Leia, you'll notice, but that Starkiller is actually supposed to be either male or female. Actually, it's supposed to be female, I think. I never knew that until recently, but there is a Luke Skywalker you can buy with the respirator, but that's a figure I'd like to get as well. Why not? Just to complete the run. £38 unpunched. Let's have a look and see if it's Revenge or not. Yeah, it's Revenge. Got a sticker on it. Condition. Nice to get a variant. I've got a Revenge that's punched just because I wanted to tick the box and get a Revenge, but ooh, yeah, that sticker on the back. So it's UK or European. Oh, look at that. There was a time when he went for a bit of money. That's a Revenge Han, Endor, punched. Not very good condition though, these. But again, being reissued, drops the value instantaneously. Here's a bundle for £56. Not bad. If you're ticking a few boxes, you're new to TVC, you can get that. You've got a Boba Fett in there as well. You've got Colt. Oh, the Raiders in there. Gerard. Not bad. I was only watching it for my own interest. And a few other items. Legacy Collection, £10 there for that. 501st, that's alright for an opener. £68 Clone. The 212th is that. And here we go. This has dropped in value or price from the other auction, but it depends on who's bidding, doesn't it? It's £89 for that Clone. Shock Trooper specifically. £99 is beaten by Gree there. £99 for that and $72 for Cody there. Interesting. Oh, I forgot I was even watching that. 2 bids on that. I was watching that. I wouldn't mind another one of these, the Hawk Bat clone, to go on my Gendy shelf. £67 for what is he now? Oddball. That always seems to go for a lot of money. $37 for a first issue clone, unpunched. That's that UK specific, isn't it? $47 for that clone. That's the Lieutenant, isn't it? $48 for the ARC Trooper. These are quite good snags, I guess. Wow, a punched Revenge of the Sith Yoda, £46. £6.50 for a lovely Black Series. That's quite a good figure, that. $6.50 for that R2-D2 orange stripe. £70 for that. Was that an auction? No, it was a buy now. Look, it's been struck out there, you see. So obviously somebody's made a deal on that. Can't remember what I paid for mine. Maybe 60 quid. I can't remember. I'd have to get back to you on that one. And this is something I'm going to make a separate video on, this VC17 General Grievous. There's a lot to talk about with that, but I will leave it for a separate video. I want to talk about that card back. I've done videos on that before regarding a Admiral Akbar I've got, but same story with this, but I'll make that a separate video. See, top price again. This VC 112 is still top dollar, 150 at an auction with 6 bids on there. And I think I've pretty much covered everything, except for that's quite a cheap price for that Silver Sands Trooper there. I'm sure he used to go for a lot more than that. Yeah, I think we're back to sort of square one here. And yeah, we are back to square one. There's that Starkiller. I should have, oh man, went for a bargain that. So now I'm on the hunt for a European carded Starkiller. Had I known I didn't have that variant, god damn it, man, and had I known it was only going to go for 27, I would have put a bid on that. But then again, you never know. That is a good price for whoever won that for the first issue of it. And I hope that I can see a bargain like that in the future, because I wouldn't mind getting that European variant. So I've got a set of 3 like I do for Shea Vizsla, man. That would be awesome. Anyway, that is all. I hope you've enjoyed that. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you are new. I'm going to show you what's in my watch list in about a week's time, I think. And there will be more auctions that will have finished by then. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. I've been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.